Welcome. Selamat kembali. Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 9. Yes, Brendan. Episode 9. Ninth episode of ESCM Viewz. So we have Brendan in the house. Brendan in the house. We have apa tadi? Gay. Bukan. Zay. Gay pula.
Jangan tu.
Yeah, we have Zay. Baju cantik. Baju cantik, bro. Baju cantik. Oh,
Thank you.
And then, ini special ni. Special. We got somebody from down under. Mr. Kevin. Oh, hello, Kevin. Okay, it's 8:15 here in KL. What's the time there?
10.
11:15.
11.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was 10 because
it was last week.
Yeah.
It was 2 hours last week. This week it changed to 3 hours.
It was 2 hours last week, and now it's 3 hours. Inilah dia. Orang perasan nak jadi Mat Saleh ni like this lah. Okay. Okay. So, Kevin, how long have you been in Australia? Where are you actually?
I'm in Sydney.
Right.
You are
Sydney.
in Sydney.
Not
bad.
Okay,
So how long have
nanti
you been there?
you jaga.
I've been here since 2010. I think remember we met in KL. I think many years before that.
Many years ago. Yes.
And I migrated here in 2010. So I've been here since.
2010. Okay, so what is it like to be an Everton supporter in Sydney, Australia? And truthfully, how big is football in Australia?
It's actually one of the lesser watched sports. Yeah, because if you know rugby is big, and you think soccer will be next, now especially is cricket after rugby.
But where is the Aussie football rules?
AFL is quite big in Melbourne.
Okay.
So the funny thing is like rugby is big in New South Wales and in Queensland. Melbourne is AFL, the Australian rules. So it's different, right? They don't play AFL in Sydney much. Only one team. Yeah. So soccer is very small.
Okay, all right. Okay, so in Australia, it's football or soccer?
They call it soccer.
Oh my God.
Aduh.
Okay, never mind. It's okay.
Rugby is called football.
Rugby. Okay, now I'm confused.
It's called football. The Australian rules is called footy.
Footy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Pretty close.
Okay.
I mean, they're interchanged. Yeah.
But since you've been there, any Evertonians you met?
That's the question.
Surprisingly, there was once I was in a restaurant. I was wearing my Everton shirt. And then the guy came over to me. He tapped my shoulder.
Oh.
And then he showed me his phone. The logo. I said, okay.
Okay. Tara contact ka.
Yeah. But it's very, very rare. So I think I've met only about 3 people wearing the kit before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Slightly off track question. How's the COVID situation, especially in Sydney, Australia?
It's dropped now. Like I said that time, I think the last few weeks, if you saw the chat, I said it's about 1,000 plus a day, 1,005, and then now it's dropped to 500 today.
We are waiting to hear that numbers here.
Sorry?
We are waiting to hear that kind of numbers here. We are worried about few hundred. Now it's 15,000, 9,000.
While we
Now
drop
below 10 already.
Yeah.
Melbourne goes up. Melbourne went up today to 1,008 today.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
All right. So our prayers to everyone around the world. We want to see this COVID situation. You know.
Yeah.
It's bad lah. Put it this way lah. People want to travel. You know, everyone wants to go balik kampung. You know.
Yeah.
But it won't be back to normal lah. But thank God we have Premier League football.
Yeah.
I wanted to say soccer just now. Okay.
Hey, last time you were speaking soccer, remember?
Yeah, but this weekend there's no Premier League matches. But okay, now we're going to talk about international football. So we had 2 semi-final matches recently for the UEFA Nations League, and we had Spain beating Italy and France beating Belgium. So in the finals, you're going to see France 2018 World Cup champions versus Spain 2010 World Cup champions. So question goes to Brendan. Who do you think is going to lift the UEFA Nations League Cup?
You're giving me easy question now, because if you ask me before the semi-final, right? You asked me before semi-final, I would have said Italy and Belgium.
I know.
I got shocked. I'm like, wow, my God. Belgium is the #1 ranked team. And I'm like, okay. But France took them out. And that was surprising for me. But I think Spain has still been consistent. So for me, it's going to be Spain probably taking the title.
What?
Yeah.
It seems Zay does not agree with you. So what do you think?
No lah, I think France, they learn from the Euro final. I mean, they did really bad with Mbappe missing the penalty. So I think they come back lah. They realize that they cannot play around anymore. Yeah, Pogba didn't color his hair, so I think did he color his hair? No, right? So they were serious lah this time. Yeah, I don't know about Kevin. Yeah, what do you think?
Well, I think it's going to be pretty close. I think I'm following Zay, so I think France will win.
Yeah, France lah.
Okay.
Okay. For me, for me, I think it's going to be finals are shits. I think it's going to be a draw, and then it'll end up penalties. That's my call.
But Mbappe not gonna take
someone has to win. Someone has to win.
So for me, being penalties, I'm not going to call anything. It's just that for me, it's going to be a draw up to the penalty kicks. Yeah. So,
but
go France.
Hey, but Dine injured, right? Dine out, right? Dine injured, right? So
injured.
no Everton play lah.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay,
came back.
better for us. So hopefully he has enough rest for our match against West Ham next week. So, okay, the big news. What? Newcastle, new kid on the block. Taken over by a Saudi-backed consortium. Wow, and big. They are big. A lot of cash. So, we also had money. We still have money. We still have a good, strong backing.
A bit.
So, this one goes to Zai. I have this question. What can Newcastle learn from us in terms of spending?
Oh, actually, I heard got miscommunication. The Arab guy wanted a Newcastle.
Yeah, that's right.
Newcastle. I heard, okay, today my timeline all full with Newcastle since Rafa, all the time everyone want to jump the wagon, right? First I even saw they wanted Benitez back as well, But in terms of spending, you see all the pictures with all the Haaland, all the big stars, But from Everton, spending, I don't think can pull up what we always do last minute. We link with everyone and then we buy just one. So what to learn? Right. But I must say, I think if they learn what Benitez did this window, he just spent so little, 1.8 on Gray and then Townsend, and both of them is really picking out and is setting example. So they should, Newcastle, I don't know if got money, whether they want to change the whole team and get superstar, or they really want to get this like this lah. We buy players that make a change in the team lah. So Benitez did that lah. Honestly, yeah. I'm happy. Yeah.
Question to Kevin: do you think the current Newcastle squad, they are decent and they can actually push for Europe spot, or how? The current team.
Current squad. Okay, to be honest with you, I think their current squad is almost equivalent to our current squad.
Yeah.
If they had a manager like Rafa.
Oh wow, that's saying a lot.
Saying a lot. Yeah, but
so
of course I don't.
Joe Linton is
No,
hands off.
Yeah, but hey, I tell you what, with so many takeovers from Saudi princes and all that, very soon it's like going to be cousin, and all of them saying, hey, my team against your team tonight, how many ball you're going to give me? Because all Saudi princes, right? Suddenly see all also cousins, all also handling the whole Premier League. Crazy one.
Well, okay, put it this way lah. It's not about money lah. Put it this way lah. No. Well, it's proven that you can actually buy the championship lah. You've seen teams, previous team, but in the long run, you know, you see teams like Chelsea, you see teams like Man City, you know, those are the teams that, you know, had a lot of backing behind them. And in the end, to me, it really comes down to the managers lah. Players aside, manager is very important. And with the big teams, you know, manager will come and go. So I'm gonna keep that topic later lah. Huh? So now coming back to Kevin, wow, the Townsend celebration after scoring the equalizer. Wow. So what do you think? What did you think about it?
The funny thing is when he scored that goal and when he ran for the celebration, I was busy texting in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
I didn't see that until the replay.
The replay.
I was so happy that he scored. Yeah, but yeah, I think he, I don't know. He said that he was doing it to honor, is it Ronaldo? But I think in some ways he did it to insult the Manchester team. I think in some ways.
To me, I think he just went and did it. He didn't give a shit either way. But the aftermath, and then people start telling this kind of thing, then he said, "Oh, okay, this one." Yeah. But actually, he just hantam only. He just felt it and went with it. You think he got time to think about it?
Yeah, I think it was a spur moment.
If it's me, I was like blank everything. I just, you know,
But it was great lah. It was great.
Shah is saying something. I can't hear him.
Shah, you
he's mute.
Sorry, I'm muted. I didn't realize. But I'm gonna ask Zayani this question. From Brandon's point of view, you didn't have time. You know, as a player, Townsend, you know, don't have time to think. But you know, you still play football, right? For me, actually, there's the build up towards the goal. Actually, Townsend had a lot of time to think about it. You know, looking at he actually, I can envision that he can score the goal. You know, running towards the goal, and if he's the peripheral vision, so question: did you think that he had enough time to think about if I score, this is how I'm going to celebrate? This is the question.
Actually, it's most players. They think about how to celebrate lah. That's why some got some writings and whatnot lah. But I don't know whether he wants to pull it off or not. But I think in the end he pulled it for the moment lah, like Kevin said. But yeah, something like, you know, like Ronaldo, like he celebrated open baju and then kena cut yellow. He missed the next match. He didn't. He said he didn't think about it. He forgot totally about his yellow card. So it was really spur moment. Even Salah pun buka baju that day, right? So yang tu betul lah, tak plan lah. But I don't know, this two, whether he planned or not, it was awesome. For me, it was just magical.
So,
and I love him.
What also is classic lah. You see the thing being done there and then score the goal lah. Like Kevin said lah, we all like start texting already because so excited, right? Who cares? Then I look up, oh shit, what happened? Why they all laughing, right?
Okay, we agree that it was awesome. Can we everyone agree that it was awesome? Okay,
awesome.
good. All right. Awesome. Okay. Now moving forward, now it's going back. Still Kevin. So, you know, having you in the WhatsApp group, you know, it's very lively lah when you are around also lah. So the question is to you, slightly different from the previous episodes, is that what do you think is the biggest difference between our current squad versus the same squad to a certain extent at the end of last season? You know, the last match of the season, last season, versus who we are, who we are right now. So what is the biggest difference to you?
Rafa.
Okay, wow.
That's it. Rafa is the difference.
Rafa.
Yeah. He has instilled a kind of mentality that I think, you know, when he was the manager of Liverpool, I really hated him so much because he's so arrogant. He's so arrogant and he makes his team so arrogant, and they always beat us, like they're always so strong mentally. So I was hoping that when he joined our team, he's going to do the same. I think he's done that. You know, you can see that how we fought against Manchester United at their home with reserve players. You think Carlo could have done that? You think Marco Silva could have?
Oh my God. No way.
No way. So yeah,
No
my
way.
answer is Rafa, and I know a few people like Raymond, Green. I'm gonna name them out here, right? So
Special David.
they're gonna hate me for
Not
saying
mentioning names, we're not mentioning names, right? But people like Ray. Oh, was it Ray? Oh, fine. No, okay. You know what? It's fine for us to name names. You know why? Because these are the people that we've been trying to invite. To invite them on our show.
Give their view. Yeah.
Well, you missed the chance.
Coming soon.
Okay, we have some time, so I'm going to go to the next. Actually, it's supposed to be the last question, but I think we can explore further. We can expand further. I have this question. I will start with Zai first, then Brandon, then Kevin. The question is, who do you think is Everton's most impactful player of the season so far after 7 matches? Zai first.
Townsend. Because Gray, he played most of the match, but Townsend, he had to wait his chance, right? But when he got his chance, he's not letting it go. He's been, I think he started with the cup game, right? But all the leagues game he's been playing, so he's giving that lah. But there's too many to name. But actually, not just Townsend. Doucouré also is making a difference because Rafa told him 5 goals this season, and then Doucouré is really making the change. I cannot imagine we playing 4-4-2 and then without a DM like Davies. It shows that just 2 midfielder we can play attacking football beautifully. So yeah, but still, okay, your question is Townsend.
Townsend. Okay, it's Townsend. Now next, Brandon, what do you think? Who do you think is the most impactful player?
Impactful. For me, is Doucouré. He's the linchpin for all the things. To me, he's the one that links up all. Okay, look, Townsend taking his chances, excellent. Gray pushing forward, excellent. But if you look at it, a lot of the things starts with Doucouré's pass through.
Yeah, it's Doucouré.
All right, so for me, I think he's been impactful. I mean, we saw him last season. He was okay. The gelling of the defense and all that, not too great between defense and midfield. But right now, after Rafa has taken over, I don't know why, but what he has done to these guys, but everybody looks alive. But to me, Doucouré has been impactful. His challenges to get the ball and then pass it on and make the break has, even though we don't score the goal, it has been started from Doucouré if you really look at it. So I think he's very, very impactful. Now, okay, second, next to him, is still Alan. You look at the challenges. You see on Facebook, the number of times he's got that killer how you say, cut in to take the ball away.
Interception.
Fantastic. So, but again, I think still is Doucouré to push it up.
Okay. All right. Now, Kevin, do you agree with Zayani or Brandon?
I have my own opinion, and I think it's Gray. The reason being, it's true what Brandon said, and it's true what Zay said about Townsend and Doucouré. But the thing is, right, if we didn't have Gray, no matter how much Doucouré challenges for the ball and pass it up, if there's no one as fast as Gray that we never had last year, he will still die in the middle somewhere. But Gray has been the one that makes all these runs, and challenges the defenders. And you can see what he did last week. Solo, by the way. He took the ball off. Who was the guy again? The Manchester defender.
Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
And he pushed him away, and then he alone. So we didn't have the player last year. Yeah. So that's my opinion.
Oh, interesting.
So you saying if Richarlison cannot do that?
Cannot.
No, I'm really.
Cannot. He will fall already.
He'll fall already. Yeah. He's not that fast.
No, I think he is, and I don't know whether we'll see the same Richarlison, because again, during this resting time, he has seen how Gray moves, right? And keeping and staying up has got them through the forward now. So maybe Richarlison will learn from that. We don't know.
Yeah.
Because again, he styled last time, and then now giving a chance to rest. We never know. So I'm just hoping that Rafa has done his magic on these guys.
Yeah.
And they all can move. Because look, no one took a chance. Carlo never took a chance on the young players that we are seeing coming up. And this guy, Rafa, has put twice. Okay, yes, our main flirts are out, but he put youngsters inside and they are pushing for the ball now. Okay, they might not be that impactful, but having them chasing for the ball and pushing in has changed the way people looking at us. It's given chance for Townsend and Gray to also push and come inside. So I feel that Rafa's style of putting the new people in, again, same like Moyes last time, right? Quite impactful. I like that.
Okay, all right.
The future looks good, lah. You know, for the young players coming in.
Yeah. Be careful, after 10 games, we might be beaten.
I was just about to say it's reminiscence of our first 7 games matches. But it's okay, but it's fine. Okay. Okay. We have 3 minutes, the most. Okay. So I'm gonna add this question. No, actually, not to add this question. I believe, Kevin, you are a true Rafa supporter. Can I say that?
Yes.
You are behind Rafa.
Yep, 100%.
So, would you like to share any messages to any of your friends or colleagues out there who still have that?
Yeah, I have some message which I say all the time on the WhatsApp group. Sabah gang.
Okay.
That's it. Relax. Chill.
One game at a time, right? Rafa, we always say one game at a time.
No, I think our fans, especially here in Malaysia in the WhatsApp group, you know, we just, you know, Newcastle was taken over, and then there was like just a short story about, oh, they wanted Rafa back. Wow, I tell you that the story was like from a small story it become like that, you know. But what does it tell you? What does it tell you?
It's
changing.
But
Rafa is, you know, I mean, no matter how you're not confident with him, whether you hate him, whether you love him, whatever, he is an integral part of Everton at the current moment, and we don't want him to go anywhere. Can I say that?
That's right.
Yes.
Lose him, we'll lose this season.
Okay. Time's up. Time's up. So thank you, Kevin. Hey, I don't hear any Australian slang. Can you just say something in?
No, I don't have Australian slang.
after 11 years, it's okay. Good for you. Okay, Kevin. All right. With that, we'll say goodbye and thank you. So bye, Kevin. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Zane. Look forward to West Ham next week, episode 10. Bye.